Hi, I'm Peter from Window Cleaning World, and I would like to introduce the concept of a personal pole. A personal pole is a pole that you will use for just about any window really if you would like to work efficiently. In particular, when you're mopping up, if you have a mop or a T-bar on the end of this, your strokes are much quicker, and you would like to have a pole that remains within your personal body's envelope, so that when you're using it and you have your hand on the end of it, that it stays within what you would define as your personal space. Now this pole tip here is exclusive to Window Cleaning World. It is a Gardiner Erkenomic pole tip that's fully adjustable, and in this configuration here you can see it has a slight lean in or a slight lean out. It emulates the wagtail ergonomic pole tip exactly, so it's a compound angle tip. The advantage of this tip is we have the angle, but if we spin the pole tip here stays roughly in the one position, as opposed to, say, this pole here is a standard 8-foot aluminium pole with an angle arm on it, a wagtail angle arm. When I spin this pole tip, the pole tip flops from left to right, which gives you an unstable feel on the tool when you're trying to control a squeegee with accuracy on the glass. So with this pole here, it's triple extendable with Gardiner smart clamps, which are quick and easy to adjust. It remains stiff. It's 50% carbon fibre, 50% fiberglass, and it is very light when fully collapsed, and so it's good enough for one-handed operations where you want to limit the strain in your wrist. So you could, for instance, adjust the pole tip quickly like so, and you could be leaning out of a window and pulling the squeegee in towards you and use it one-handed. If you use we'll take this pole tip off. This is your standard 8-foot 2x4-foot 8-foot pole. If I were to use this, and my hand would be too far out if I held the end of the pole. So I'm likely to maybe stab someone in the stomach on a footpath, or maybe knock over a Ming vase inside a house. So the other disadvantage with an aluminium pole is if you put too much pressure on it, you might bend the aluminium and then it won't telescope smoothly anymore. And everyone knows the problems with the cone clamps wearing out with regularity. Very annoying. You will not have that problem with these clamps for a very long time, and if you do have that problem, these clamp levers and the Delrim shims are replaceable. They're about $8. The clamp can be changed. It's not a lot of money, just a little bit of work, but you won't have to do that for many years. So when you have it in the ergonomic configuration, this is my favourite tool for soaping up. It's a wagtail curve scrubber. I like it because it gives you a lot of control on where you want to point the edge, and again I can very quickly and with minimal effort mop up a window, as opposed to doing it by hand where I'm using a lot of physical effort to mop it up, whereas here I'm just pretty relaxed and I can go whack, whack, whack. A lot more efficient. And so this little pole will be your constant companion. You can use it as a little crutch when you're bending over. You'll just never let go of this pole. It's available only at Window Cleaning World at $135 plus GST is the current price. The pole tip is included, and if you wish to switch over to, say, water-fed pole work, it's very quick and easy to take the pole tip out and put in a Gardiner quick lock or whatever fitting you might have. The quick lock system's very nice. It squares the brush up, and you might be using this for maybe pool balustrades or balcony balustrades where there's little stainless steel knobs that you need bristles to get the dirt out of the little cracks. So I guarantee you will love this pole, and this will be the only pole you will use. You will throw away your aluminium poles. I guarantee it. Thanks.